All right, let's play a little Final Fantasy. We're getting back into it. Um, so I think when we last left off, we had just left the Marsh Cave, um, just barely with our lives. But we got some good loot, and we need to go back in. We're not finished with it, but we got out of there with our lives. We need, yeah, we need some more loot, or some more preparations, I think. But I think we can do a little bit of adventuring, and we'll be all right with that. So, wow, okay, this is it's a little bit harder. Not quite as good quality as I'd had the last couple of games. Yeah, there's a considerable delay now. Hang on a second. Do a little troubleshooting right here live. We'll see. We're not going to use buffering. I think that was the change. Yes, okay, that's much better. Alright, yeah. So, yeah, everybody just fight. Fight these guys. Yeah, we need to do some a little bit of collection for potions and stuff. We need some more potions before we go back into the Marsh Cave. We need some things to deal with the zombies and stuff that can paralyze. That's not it's not super helpful in game, honestly. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of leveling up, but I think we can do that around the elf areas instead of just out here on the sea. Although at this point the sea is pretty easy for us, so it's a good place to get some money, especially with these guys, the Kaizoku. They're good bang for your buck. They don't show up very often though. You can see our fighter is doing pretty well. Mace, he's considerably ahead of the others in terms of hit points. Yeah, see, 480 gold. That was nice. That was nice. Yeah, everybody else is 100s, but he's almost halfway through the 200s. So it's a good thing he's at the front of the line. So let's run around in here and see if we can't get some more material for a little bit, and then we'll head back to the Marsh Cave. I think we should be able to take the ogre, no problem. I'm trying to remember where we were. Well, yeah, that's pretty good. I love the pink ogre. I don't know what it is, but the pink and the orange work well together, or the pink and the yellow work really well together. They got the shades of orange on either side. That's one of the most iconic, I think, bad guys from this game. I really have remembered him pretty much my whole life. That's good stuff. This is an older game, obviously. I've been playing it since I was 8, I think, is when we got it. 1987, this game came out. 1987. So we've been playing it for a very long time. On and off over the years. But it's still one of my favorites. It's obviously it's an older game. It's got some older game mechanics, trying to some of those just the quality of life things from the original or from the follow-up Final Fantasy games just aren't here. But it's just classic. It's classic. And the story's fun. It certainly kind of developed what Final Fantasy was going to turn into. Funny enough, I can make that joke that everybody makes. The Final Fantasy game ended up not being the Final Fantasy. There are, what are we at, 15 now? 15 more? And it's interesting to see the way they've turned out. The later games, they're good. They don't quite appeal to me as much. Like the 3D is fine and whatever, but like I don't know, the stuff like Final Fantasy 9 with the swords, with the guns and all, and whatever. Final Fantasy 7 was obviously iconic, and another big game changer for the series, but also didn't necessarily appeal to me quite as much as some of the earlier ones. I think Final Fantasy 1 and then 4 and 6, or 2 and 3 in the States, are definitely my favorite games. They're, I think 3 or 6 is the I think, the pinnacle of the Final Fantasy series, at least in terms of, you know, the pixel games, the ones with sprites. The following games were I really enjoyed Final Fantasy X. That was cool, and 10-2. It just didn't suck me in the way that the originals did, and part of that's, I'm sure, nostalgia. And you know, when you're a child, everything's fun, right? So you kind of remember everything fondly. But this is what Final Fantasy is to me: the overworld maps and the sprites. And I'd love for somebody to go and make a Final Fantasy game now, a modern Final Fantasy game, with sprites and kind of pixels, but like the scale that could be made now, the size of the game could be massive, and the world could be amazing. Like, so much story could be told. You know, and it doesn't necessarily have to be all focused on the art. You know, I mean, I realize pixel art requires a lot of effort, but you don't necessarily need a huge, powerful game engine to play, you know, a game that's going to have pixel art, right? It'd be really cool. It'd be really cool to have a game like that in a modern kind of setting. Not modern setting, but like a modern development. If I knew how to do any kind of pixel art or, you know, game development anyway, I might take on that task. But yeah, I think there are other people who can do it much better than I could. Let's get these gray wolves out of here. It's, you know, it's a little harder to be focused in the game without the audio. I'm not hearing the audio. I know you guys are, but it's a little bit harder. Like, didn't realize Pawn had lost that much of his life. Not that he has a lot to lose anyway, because he's, you know, the weakling of the group, but I hadn't picked up on it. Hey, alright! Mace is at level 10, 281 points. Excellent. I believe we went to the southern branch of the Marsh Cave. I'm almost positive we finished it. This is the problem with having so much time between this one and the last one. I don't 100% recall where we are. But I think we need to head back into the north branch. We didn't get the crown, obviously. We got all the other loot, I think. And honestly, we can go back and get the other loot later if we need to. But we do need the crown for the battle with Astos. Then we get the key, and then the whole thing kind of opens up. Really. The game kind of takes a whole new, like, bigger turn once we finish with Astos. I hope you're all having a good Mother's Day. I'm going to call my mom a little bit later. It's lunchtime for her. And she is with my aunt and uncle and grandma and my uncle's dad and my cousins and their significant others. So they're having a big old Mother's Day party. Everybody's been vaccinated, so they're finally getting together in a slightly larger group, and I think this is going to be a fun time for them. I kind of feel a little jealous that they're all together, but I'm also happy for them. I'll give my mom a call a little bit later. Yeah, I think we're definitely leveled out of this region. Everything here is a little bit easy, which is nice. We spent a long time grinding to get to this point. Finally, we got to the sea and the elf area here without too much trouble. So that effectively means we're ready for the Marsh Cave. But we had a pretty tough time in the Marsh Cave last time. I think there's less of it. The northern branch is not as much of a big deal. But yeah. Yeah, I think we'll finish this fight up, I think, and then head on. are going to use go hit up in before we do. We can start using up some of our magic too. This is where Pawn is a badass. He's definitely gotten to the point where his magic is the power of the group. He's really weak hit points. He's really weak, you know, power in terms of like fighting, but his magic is, you know, the thing. Like, honestly, if the black mages could stay alive, kind of by themselves, you know, a black mage party would be killer. They are so powerful. This game, in the early game, you know, there's not very many spells either. Like, compared to later Final Fantasy games that have you know, the magic point systems. You know, there's very little use of magic in this game. You run out real quick, especially in, you know, till the end game. But even then, you know, you use it a lot to get through a castle, and you got to conserve a lot of your magic because you only get a certain number per level. It doesn't matter which spells. You get these spells per level, and you only get a certain number of them. So after you've cast fire 3 times, you got no more spells from that level. Doesn't matter what it is. The mana system is, I think, yeah, you only get a few uses per level. It's I'll show you in just a second. We'll get these guys going. And then Pawn here, right? He's got he's a black mage, so his level 1 spells, he can only hold 3 spells for level 1 for any given level. So I think there are 4 or 5 to choose from. So you got to pick. You can't have all the spells in the game. So you can only pick 3 per level. Spells are specific levels, so you can use those. You know, so fire, lightning, and sleep are the ones I picked for level 1. And at the moment, the level he's on, he's got 5 casts of fire, or lightning, or sleep, or some combination of them. So after he's done casting 5 level 1 spells, he didn't have any more level 1 spells until he goes and sleeps in a tent, or not even a tent, a cabin, or goes back to an inn or something. And same thing with the higher level spells. So there's 5 at the moment, 5 level 1 spells, 4 level 2 spells, 3 level 3 spells, or 2 level 3 spells, and 2 level 4 spells. Yeah, very, very D&D, yeah. Definitely along the lines of the D&D magic. Which I think works well in the D&D realm. I think in a video game like this where you do a lot of grinding, it's a little more difficult. So like, if we're trying to level up or fighting a lot of battles, he can only cast the spells a couple of times before you got to head back to an inn, and so you spend a lot more money than you might necessarily otherwise. And there's less choice. Like, you know, you can cast your 5 level 1 spells, but like, that was it. I was thinking you were only getting uses when you level, and you'd only get those uses for all your magic. Oh yeah, that would have been real tough. Yeah, this is at least easier than that. So, all right, look at that. Rose is level 10. I think Pawn is the last one then. I could have sworn Locke was in the back, but maybe it was. Oh no, he's still level 9. Let's see what he needs. 172. Pawn needs 31. Okay, so Locke is in the back. Mace and Rosa are leading the pack. Locke is next, or Pawn is next, and Locke is in the back. So we'll go ahead and get that 172. I think we can get that before we have to come back in and get some sleep in the inn, and then I think we'll stop beating around the bush and go hit back in the Marsh Cave again. Worst comes to worst, we'll come back out of the Marsh Cave and do it again. But for right now, we'll give it a shot and see. Yeah, so those ogres are kind of iconic to me. The creeps are too, but I don't like them as much. Like, they're certainly not attractive, or, you know, not attractive, but like, they're not I don't know, they just don't look quite as cool. But you know, you certainly remember the. I think I remember the early game characters or bad guys way better than I remember some of the end game bad guys. I don't know why that is. I guess probably you play the early game more than you play the end game, but I don't know. Here's Pawn. Yep. And what about Locke? Did he get it this time? I wasn't looking at the experience. Nope. Alright, I bet he'll get it on the way back. We'll hit through go through the ocean here, so we can save some money and get spend some time at the inn in Canara. I think that's the same thing that as the planet in Star Fox, isn't it? And let's do lit on the shark. That wasn't as powerful as I thought it would be. I guess I'm underestimating these ocean guys. So it's interesting, in terms of technical difficulties, you know, the last stream I had some technical difficulties because I was having trouble, I guess, with the upload, and wasn't getting enough data to Twitch, and was not live for a large portion of the stream. Before that, like, the scenes had all been shifted around, and I had to redo a bunch of those before I could start streaming. This time I can't get the audio correct, and apparently it's kind of choppy. I don't know. I need to hire a producer. Anybody know a producer who wants to work for free? I need a producer to help me with these video games. There's Lock at level 10. Perfect. I need today to hire a mod. So I drafted a friend of mine. He's not playing. He's not on at the moment, but I drafted him. He's the mod for the evening, or I guess not for the evening, for now, when he's around. Luckily, this channel doesn't actually get that many views, so I don't really need a mod that frequently. So honestly, the folks that I'm seeing frequently, like Dr. Phineas and Sal, and some of the folks from Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, it's enjoyable having y'all around, and I don't necessarily feel like I need a bigger audience. I'm not trying to get rich and famous by playing Final Fantasy 1, that's for sure. So I just enjoy the conversation. So yeah, Dr. Phineas, thanks for hanging out this afternoon. I appreciate it. It's good talking to you. All right, fight some wolves. Yeah, man. So we got a bunch of cash. I don't think I was planning on buying any more spells. Let's double check the spell shops. I don't think I was planning on buying any more spells. I don't think I was planning on buying any more weapons. I think just items. So there wasn't anything harm. We need harm is important. Honestly, it'd be nice to level up like one or twice more to get some more harm from Rosa. And obviously he's got, yeah, fast and lit, dark, sleep. Yeah, he's the powerhouse, honestly. So let's check the magic real quick. I don't think we were going to gather any more. There's four magic shops in this town. So yeah, fire, hold, lit, lock 2. I don't need any of those right now. Let's check the weapons. I don't think there was anything special here. I think we've got the silver. Let's double check that. I think we've got the silver sword. Yeah, he's already got the silver short sword. Actually, we got a sword we can get rid of. Just the regular short sword, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, everybody's got armor. Let's sell that short sword, huh? Poor Locke's been carrying around an extra. Wait. He didn't have it equipped. We've been fighting with a wrong weapon. How did that happen? Oh wait, he can't use it. That's why. Well, why is he hanging on to a sword he can't use? Yeah. Alright, well, we'll get rid of that. No need for a short sword. Excellent. And I don't think... Yeah, there's not much in terms of armor. I don't believe. We don't need to resurrect anybody. Let's check the armor shop. I think we're good. I think we just need items, right? Iron, copper, iron, cap, wooden, yeah. The copper would be nice, the copper bracelets. If we didn't get that. No, we did. Okay, yeah, because there was probably some in the caves. Man, I wonder if, did we have a whole session that I completely forgot? I may have. These guys seem more prepared than they should be. I wonder if we beat the Marsh Cave when we were not paying attention. Let's see, White Mage. Pure, Fear, A-Ice, A-Mute. Yeah, don't need that right now. Maybe later. Pure. Pure could be helpful. Pure could be helpful. Ice, Sleep 2. Yeah, we're fine with that. How much is Pure? It's what, 4,000? Yeah, that would leave us with 1,500. And we need some items for sure. We got a couple of cures. Oh yeah, there's the one over there. Man, friggin' elves. They can't even make a town in Final Fantasy, let alone... just like their Dwarf Fortress selves. Here. Not very efficient at town builders. Yeah, Cure 2, Arm 2, Heal, A Fire. I think she's got what she needs right now. Yep. Pure. Pure might be a thing. Let's go check out the item shop again. Maybe we'll hit some Pure. We've got 2 cabins. Right, so we can get there, use a cabin on the way out. Probably want one more cabin. That'll help us level up a little bit. Or not level up, provide us some things. Some hit points when we get there. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, we're just gonna get some Pures. How about that? We don't really need heals. We're gonna get some Pures. We're gonna buy a bunch of Pures. This is one of those quality of life things where you can only get one at a time. It doesn't remember where you were, so you can't just click through. You gotta like pay attention. Get one more cabin. Pures. And then we'll go ahead and get Pure for her too. So we got a little bit of backup. I think. Let's take a look at the other level 4 spells. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Fear, fine. A-Ice, A-Mute, we'll go with Pure. She can guess that twice, I think. Not perfectly helpful, but it's... Yeah, twice. Not super helpful, but not terrible. Not terrible. And we got the money. We'll get one more cabin. Then head on back to the dreaded Marsh Cave. I wonder if I should have gotten a soft. Alright. That should at least get us there. There and back again. The color of blue for the water is so similar to the frozen ice in Dwarf Fortress that makes me feel like I could walk on it. That's not how that works. Alright, yeah, we were alright with these guys last time. Let's go ahead and just take him out. That's not how you take him out. Come on, Pawn. I know that's not your forte, the little stabby. After that, I don't recall, 8-Bit Theater, the webcomic. I feel like that should be a better option for you. Let's see, Mace attack this guy, let Locke continue to attack them, and these guys will double up. There we go. Yeah, honestly, Mace does the heavy lifting when it comes to both taking damage at the front of the party there, and also the physical attacks. He's the one that kills everybody when there's no magic involved, honestly. And then Pawn is the heavy hitter when the magic comes out. You need to fight this guy. You can fight that guy, and you two can fight... Nope, you two can fight the brown wolf. There we go. And now we're out of coffee, so gotta focus. Yeah, they did nothing. They two of them couldn't take out that gray wolf. This is why we bought a cabin. We're losing all this HP on the way out there. We're gonna lose a bunch of it on the way back, so we need to have cabins ready to come back to. We don't want anybody coming out of the cave dead, because then they're way behind in experience. That was one of the more memorable experiences in my childhood too, is playing this game, making it out of the Marsh Cave with 1 or 2 people alive and the other 2 dead, and attempting to return to Elfland from the Marsh Cave probably dozens of times and being unable to make it because we were just too weak, even though we got out of the Marsh Cave, didn't have enough power to get back to Elfland. A lot like that. I think that somebody was poisoned, you know, it was dozens, I think, of attempts before we finally made it. That's stuck in my brain, so I'm probably both overpowered for Marsh Cave and have too many cabins. Yep. I kind of wish they wouldn't switch the party leader just because he's poisoned. And I certainly wish they wouldn't swap him out with Pawn. Why can't they swap him out with the next most powerful character? But no. Okay, yeah, we got you guys, no problem. Two hits, 24 damage, still alive. That guy's tough. Not as tough as my guys, though. Playing this game on the original NES that my brother and I got when we were kids back in 1985, or might have been 86. I don't know. We got it for Christmas, I think, so I assume parents probably bought it for us that year, I guess. So it would have been 85. But got the original controller. The NES is down here under the table. And there's a lot of nostalgia in just using the old electronics. Like, I realize emulators, this whole thing, all the audio and video and all this stuff would be so much easier if I was using an emulator. but I kind of appreciate using the original equipment. And I'm looking forward to finishing this game and starting Final Fantasy II, and we can start playing on the Super Nintendo, which we also have the original equipment for, and also won't save us any trouble in terms of the audio and visual or video, but it's still, I think, kind of a fun thing to do. So, been enjoying the old school feel. There's definitely a different feel to these controllers than modern controllers. Even, good grief, 85, 95, 2005, 15, 36 years, no, 36 years later. 36 years, jeez. Still very springy. They got a lot of pushback, a lot of feedback. Especially compared to modern controllers, which feel a lot softer to me. Alright, Marsh Cave. Well, we didn't use... Oh, man. Okay. We didn't use any magic getting in. I think we can just use that tent. Get in that way. That should level us up enough. Especially since this guy's not hitting anything. Yeah, there we go. Not level us up. Should give us back our hit points. So. Monsters perished. Yeah, we'll just use the tent. And... yeah, Mace is almost back, but everybody else is totally back. We've saved it. Let's go on in. Into the Marsh Cave. Kind of wish I could hear it. We're going to go up to the northern branch. I think this is where the crown is. I don't remember what this branch looks like at all. It's been years and years since I played. Alright, zombies. We're going to use harm again. Paralysis is the thing, man. Nobody's getting stoned, but they are turned into stone. But the paralysis is... Well, I guess maybe we're not using harm, huh? Well, alright. What was the zombies that were doing the... So we use fire. How about that? Yep. We'll save the harm too for later. Go. That ought to take care of them. Should have turned the read speed up a little bit too. I think 4 or 5 is still a little too slow. Luckily the paralysis doesn't last. It's just for the round. Some gold. Yeah, I think we're on our way back up. Yep. You know what? No, we gotta fight the crawls first. The bones aren't quite as dangerous. Yeah. I didn't necessarily need to use harm for that. That was a mistake. That's alright, Crawls. We got you. Yeah, there we go. Get those guys. Critical. 10 damage. taking these crawls seriously enough, apparently. Okay, let's do this. I wonder if I should have gotten some heal potions. Rosa's got some heal spells, but yeah, I think we might have needed to bring some heal potions. There we go. Finally. I like how they get up there. They're stunned on their knees. They get up to do the little wind dance. Yeah, we won, and then immediately sits back down. Oh nope, I'm still stunned. Sorry. Enjoying celebrating with you all, but still stunned. All right, deeper into the cavern. Who's tapping on that window? Is that a bird? It's a bird, isn't it? We've got a little cardinal. Ooh, large knife. Nice. Wonder if that's something that Pawn can use. He's already got a large knife. Alright. We got a little cardinal lives outside, and he's been attacking his reflection for the last week from a bunch of different windows around the house. Keep trying to tell the guy, hey man, calm down. It's not anything to fight. But he's convinced. I think these scorpions poison as well. So that's why we got all its pures. Yeah, so for that cardinal, I closed the curtains, hoping maybe that would do it. Turned on a light, so maybe the reflection was dimmed down. Like, put something in the window. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like hang something on the outside of the window so it doesn't look like a reflection anymore. Poor guy's gonna hurt himself if he keeps it up. Wrong thing. Drink. You just heal yourself. He's starting to hurt on the old HP level too. Same thing with Locke, honestly. Alright, we'll just deal with the poison for now. Yeah, everybody's getting poisoned. We need to take these guys a little more seriously. There we go, one of them down. Two? Nope. Alright. You fight them, you fight him. You just go ahead and fight the middle guy. We're gonna save the magic. I should have healed him. I should have healed Pawn. There we go. Yep, there we go. Alright. 2 down, 2 to go. Wow, yeah. These guys are dangerous. I guess unless you're Mace. Alright, fight. You fight the top. You're gonna use heal on Pawn. You fight the bottom. Maybe he should have used heal on Locke. Nice. All right. Oof. Yeah, I should have bought some heals. We're not going to be able to heal ourselves enough out of here. Let's see. Let's cure lock a couple of times. Yeah, this is not... yeah, we, oof. That's all our cures. We're gonna have to head back out. I don't think we were prepared for this level. I mean, I think it's like right here. I think this is the... Yeah, we don't have enough heals. We need to head back out. We gotta buy a whole bunch of them. Or get some more magics, maybe? I don't know. Oh shit, yeah, because the heals... Yeah... Bad deal, bad deal. She didn't have any level 1 spells. Doesn't have any level 3 spells, because we used all those cures, because we were using that. Instead of we were using potion, or the magic instead of potions. We need the harm. Can't be, you know, hanging out, doing the whole... I cast lit on those guys? I thought it was fire, man. Damage-wise, this level is not too bad, but that lower level was killer. Man, I can't believe we came all the way out here. Wasted a tent. Didn't have any heals with us. That was dumb. It was dumb. That's fine, Shadows. Bring it. Bring it. We'll use a little fire on the shadows. That'll, you know, light. That's appropriate. They're undead and they're shadows. Nice. Alright. Waste a cabin. Head on back out of here. Geist, what are you doing outside of your hole? Go back to your hole. That's not so bad. 117 cheese for one bad guy. That's pretty good. That'll buy us a couple of heals. I think these guys do a little poisoning too, but we're not super concerned with them. What do you think? Arachnids, they got 50, maybe? 50 hit points. Locke didn't polish them off for that 26, but Mace obviously was a little overpowered there. I'm going to do that. You can go in there, and you two take the other one. There we go. 1 damage is not going to get it done, Pawn. Not going to get it done. Here we go. Tossing out the 100s. Apparently 30 is not going to get it done either. 30 and what was it, 10 or something from fire. to use the magic since it's not wasteful. I think those last two party slots have the same chance of being injured or hit, so it doesn't necessarily matter if I swap Red Mage and Black Mage. Rosa and Pawn are pretty much in the same place no matter where in those last two slots they are. Mace and Lock, however, especially Mace, that first position is a much higher percentage chance of being hit. So he needs to hang out where he is. Honestly, there might should have been two fighters in the top two slots. I'm not sure that Thief was quite as useful a class. Hey, buddy. Got the old gamer dog keeping me company here. Right, Riggs? You a good boy? Good boy. It's also letting me know that he's a little bit bored and would like to do something else. Lots of groans. Potion prices universal? I don't recall. So they're 30, I think. 30 at Elfland. Let's see what they are in Canaria. The inns are definitely cheaper in Canaria, and since we're going to spend the night, we might as well go that way. But let's see what the heals are. I think they're probably universal. Interesting concept. You're in a boat and you're attacked by a shark. Generally, one would say just stop swimming. Stay in the boat. But, you know, after a long day of sailing, you need to relax somehow. Get a little swimming done. A little pool party out in the middle of the ocean. Alright, let's hit up those heals. I don't think they're any cheaper here, are they? Or 60, yeah, I don't think they're any cheaper. Yeah. So, we're effectively going to need to spend most of our money on heals at this point. Settle in for the long haul, because we're just tapping the button. Tap, 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 tap. Dealing with attacking sharks are what deck harpoons are supposed to be for. Yes. I mean, how's a shark going to attack you in a ship anyway? Especially a big ship with sails that you stole from a pirate, right? It's kind of mean. Had a bunch of pirates, took their livelihood. Now what are they going to do for work? Does that make the light warriors the pirates? If you steal a ship from pirates, are you a pirate? I think maybe you are. It's an existential question. I would joke about having COVID, but my wife has been gone for 2 weeks and I haven't really left the house in that time, so clearly I haven't gotten it from anybody. Alright. And you know, it's probably not a joking matter either. It makes you a ninja. Nice. Fair. Stealing a pirate ship from pirates makes you a ninja. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Oh, we didn't spend the night. Don't have any of our spells. That's fine. Oh. Whoa. Alright. No big deal. We can spend all our spells now because we're about to go spend the night in the tavern. Talked to Phineas for a second there. I thought when I read it, my brain wanted to say, nope, that makes you single. I was like, oh, ouch. Cutting right to the heart of things. Alright. Oh, we don't have any big ones. Well, that's fine. We'll just fight these guys the normal way. Should be okay. Those odd eyes have got to go. We can handle this, the hags. Not doing stuff like that though. Why did I use fire on a water? I'm just not on my game today. Not making smart decisions. You know how when you were a kid and your mom left home, she said, make good decisions? Clearly didn't take that to heart. Not making good decisions. Now we got some power here. No big deal. We're gonna hit the inn anyway. You guys, it's all for nothing. I hope you appreciate throwing your life away, attacking us for no reason. We have a little fight, then we're gonna go hit up the inn, and you guys are gonna slowly sink to the bottom of the ocean. Should have made a better decision. Get him. Kill him with a stabby. Yes! Good job, Pawn. I want Pawn to become, like, just wildly successful with the stabbing weapons. I really do. I want him to just be like, yeah! I don't even need magic. I'm just gonna stab this guy with my knife, like a thief, like, right in the back. We have that extra large knife there, don't we? Yeah. We went all the way into the Marsh Cave, spent all that money on the cabins and the pures and the inns. All we got out of it that one run was a knife. A large knife that we sold for a couple of bucks. But we got heals now. We got heals, we're headed back to the cave. I can't actually hear the music, but I can remember the music. Like da 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 da. You spend so much time traveling around. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Especially in these older video games where the loops aren't super long. So you kind of hear it over and over and over again. A couple of dozen times in 10 minutes. Yeah, they were able to take out those wolves just fine. We'll continue to do that. There we go. Good on you, Locke. As much as I'm enjoying this, I really do. I'm kind of looking forward to playing Final Fantasy II. It's been a while. Cecil and Rydia and Rosa. I'm pretty sure I named this White Mage Rosa before the White Mage in Final Fantasy II was named Rosa. And Locke too. Rosa and Locke, honestly, I think, I don't know where we got those names from. Maybe they were like the original like Nintendo Power names or in the manual or something, but I am almost positive that back in 1987 my brother and I named those characters Rosa and Locke. And then in Final Fantasy II, the White Mage was named Rosa, and in Final Fantasy III, the Thief was named Locke with an E. I don't know if that's one of those where like the memory is incorrect or I don't know. You know, one of these days I'm going to just get a good mic and play the audio through my headset and have this whole like headset turning off in the middle of me saying something go away. That's a frustrating thing. I'm not sure why it does it. I guess it doesn't pick up that there's any signal. It's only me talking, it's not getting any audio back. Maybe if I had some like music or something playing. Because it doesn't do it if I'm just like hanging out. If I'm just like, I don't know, the other day I left it on, you know, I was watching Twitch and left it on overnight. Woke up in the morning and the headphones were still playing and Twitch had just rated me from one player to another player to another player all night long. I've done that before, just had it going all night, being bounced around from one place to another. Well, you know, that's kind of cool. I realize it's not what they're really going for. Like, they want people to be watching and like, you know, involved, but at the same time it's kind of cool that they're getting some statistics anyway, getting some credit for me watching them even if I'm not actually fully there. What happens if you use copper? Is there anything special on that? I don't know, we'll see. Nothing. Yep. Do a little posture check. Been sitting back in this chair a little too much. Small of my back is curved in the wrong direction at this point. Stand up straight. Arch your back. There we go. Stretch it out. I'd say, you know, drink a sip of water, but I don't have any water in front of me. I need to remedy that. Get some water run into my room. That'd be nice. Do a water fountain. Maybe a beer fridge, that's what I need. I need a beer fridge with a water tap on it. That'd be perfect. Actually, that probably wouldn't be too hard. Get a little mini fridge. Hook it up like a kegerator. Make sure there's beer in one keg and water in the other. Beer and sparkling water on tap. Heck, if you did it right, you get a beer and sparkling water and cocktails. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe a real low pressure gin and tonic or something. Nice. The gin and tonic would be perfect. Yeah. Or the vodka soda. Bourbon and soda. Bourbon and ginger ale. Come on, people. I'm just trying to get to the cave. All I want is a crown, man. Is that too hard? That's a question. Why is it so hard to get a crown? Well, ask all the people who are not kings. We're just gonna go ahead and magic this one up because we're about to camp out anyway. Those werewolves are it's kind of cool that they poison you, the werewolves. It's a shame it's not the lycanthropic poison. Actually, Mace just had no trouble dispatching him. Maybe the fire was overkill, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, definitely overkill. 78? We did not need that. Let's just get down there. Here we go. Change the order first, because if we die, we're going to come back to the save point. And heal him up. Heal him up with magic, because we're going to get that back. There we go. And use our cabin. Was it the cabin that had the bug? I think it was the house that had the bug, where save actually happened before the heal, which is unfortunate, but I don't think that's the case here. Alright, going back north. North branch, we're not going to go get that large dagger. Maybe we'll be able to pick up something else. I think there's only 2 or 3 buildings down there. But it might be a couple of levels. So I do not know. I feel like those mucks are supposed to be harder, but knock on wood, we're not doing too bad with them. Okay, more than 42 damage. So he needs to fight there, and everybody else is going to fight up here. It doesn't help if Mace misses. Okay, so more than 22 and 42, so 60 something, 72. So they're between like 72 and 100. Yeah. Between 72 and 100, but they don't have strong attack anyway. I feel like we've been going after this Marsh Cave for multiple episodes at this point. It'd be nice to get this one out of the way. That battle with Astos is tough too, though. Let's see how these guys are in terms of damage. Dark's not helpful. Yeah, see, he's gonna miss now. Oh, alright, Mace. Look at you. Can't see. Attacks something that's basically a shadow, still hits it. That's professionalism right there, ladies and gentlemen. He's a professional fighter. Or he just, you know, spins around with his sword out, endangering everybody's lives and accidentally hit the shadow. It's probably a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I'm okay with darkness, man. Yeah, look at that. I think maybe darkness is bugged in the NES version. If I recall correctly, that might be one of those that doesn't actually do a thing. I think that's right. Alright, so what, south or west? Let's go south first. Because then we can hit west on the way out. If I recall correctly, one of those is trapped, but I don't know which one, so I'm gonna have to open them both. I'm okay with that. Experience points are their own reward. Yeah, these are harder. Well, they're probably higher level too. Let's see. We're gonna have him fight there. He's gonna fight there. You can fight there. You can fight there. Yeah. Let's see if we can't figure out how much experience. 1 damage is not gonna do anything. I don't know. It's a shame I can't just get Pawn to like defend himself like you can in later games. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to rely on the magic for this one. Nobody's doing any damage here. So let's do one by one, I think. Unless the folks can knock out number 1 there. There, okay. Good. Yeah, that's fine. Then we'll all just pile on number 2 after Locke hits this guy with some fire. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, they're definitely in the level 50, the 50 HP range, but hard to damage. So we need criticals. How are we doing? Everybody's still pretty much full up on HP. 620G. Empty. Alright. Yeah, so these were the dangerous ones. Let's go ahead and we're going to use some real magic on these guys. Just do fire directly onto that. We'll see how much damage we can do with fire. They were, I believe, like 100 HP, 75 HP. Ooh, 15 is not going to get us there. 100 will. 130 for sure. Alright, so everybody head up that way. And we'll give her... No. She's going to fight. He's going to do... Or he'll just, yeah, he'll just make short work of him. Alright, Mace. So I guess it was that 4 of those was where it was too much. 2 is not a big deal, so. Nope. We're gonna use magic. Because it doesn't really matter in that sense. We're not trying to save anything else in that level. Is this the crown? I don't think there's anywhere else to go. I think we're done. That's not what I was expecting. There are no other stairs in this level, right? Huh. I mean, we don't have the crown. We got the loot. We don't have the crown. Way to go, pawn. All right. Excellent. That should take care of those guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, I recall now. Alright, that works. Yeah, so no, the crown is in the other direction, I guess. Which is, unfortunate. So I guess we'll head back out. Hit up a cabin again. Then head down. Yeah, we may as well. Oops. Whichever one of them gets it first. Yeah, there we go. Nice. So apparently last time we were in the Marsh Cave, we were right on top of the crown and backed right back out. Not last time, but the session before this. We were right on top of the crown and left the cave. Good grief. Okay. We need to fight these crawls. That bone did 3 hits and 3 total damage. So they're not super dangerous. We definitely need to hit the crawls first. Especially with the stuns that they're doing. Do another fire since we're right at the exit. Oh crap, wrong thing. We were so close to the crown last time. I can't believe it. Can't believe we went the wrong way. I thought we'd finished everything in that southern path, but apparently not. Went the wrong way. Alright. Have Rosa take out that last bone. Well, okay. Not if she's stunned. Come on, Mace. Do your thing. Done. Dusted. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, everybody's a little bit stunned, but we're not doing too bad on the old HP level, I think. Yeah, Locke's a little close. Well, so is Pawn, but Pawn's always a little close. We got magic though. We can cure these folks a little bit. So she is about to come on out. Although we're gonna get our HP back from the cabin too, so whatever. Just in case we didn't make it. There we go. Perfect. One up. Item cabin. It's the last time we can use this because we need one to get back. Alright. Let's get the crown this time, huh? Let's get the crown this time. I think we're just going to go straight after these guys. It's going to take a little while to kill them, but they weren't super dangerous with the damage, so... we don't do a lot of damage, but I think we can. At least Mace can. Everybody else does nothing. Yeah, there we go. Mace can knock him out. Okay. So we'll just pile on the second guy. Not worried too much about their damage. So. Poison's not helpful, but we can deal with that. That is why we bought all those pures in the first place, so. Down, down, down into the depths of the cavern. There we go. And let's see. Where were we? We were basement. Yeah. We already got everything from here, if I remember correctly. So we're just gonna go this way. Gargoyles. I think these do stone. That's an instant runaway, I think. I don't have a way of protecting against these guys. Did we not get our magic back from that cabin? I could have sworn the cabins... Oh no. We're gonna have to leave here again. Again. Yeah, I was totally unprepared for this, honestly. We're not getting our magic back from the cabins, which I thought we were. Did I use a cabin? I did use a cabin, right? Yeah. So we have what? No magic? Yeah, her peers are gone. Her cures are gone. Yeah, we didn't get anything back. Let me look that up, man. That was a mistake. Restores 60 HP to all party members and allows the players to save the game. Can only be used outside. So what is it? Houses that they give you the magic back? I think it might be. Houses restore 120 HP and all the MP. Huh. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I don't think that we can beat the boss without that magic. So I think we're gonna have to go back to town again. Do we have gold for it? Yeah, we got enough gold. Alright. Back to town and then one more trip. One more trip. We're doing it, what is it, like 37th time as a charm. 37th time as a charm. Man, I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. That's unfortunate. This is one of those things. It's not necessary. I mean, it is bad preparation because I didn't really read up on it, but it's not. It's one of those things that, like, I should have remembered, but it's been long enough that, you know, I didn't remember. I didn't remember that cabins don't give you your magic back. Man, this is like 2 hours basically of just me making all the mistakes I could to make this longer than necessary. If I could go back in time, start over at the beginning of those 2 hours with the knowledge I have now, I think we'd already have beaten the cave. But, made some mistakes. Mistakes were made. There's your tattoo. You need one of the Final Fantasy characters splayed out in their slain look, position, sprite. Say, mistakes were made over the top of it. I think we'll be able to get back fine. Well, yeah, we'll just use another cabin, I guess. But, yeah, we got HP. Final needs some leveling up, but we should be alright once we get out of the Marsh Cave anyway. Not leveling up, healing up. Assuming, you know, any of us can recover from all these stuns. Yeah, this is where the team wipes. Are the ghouls doing any of the stunning? I don't think they are. I think it's just the zombies. Nope. Yeah, ghouls are doing it. Maybe it's not the zombies doing it. Alright, let's take out some of these folks. He needs to heal. Maybe we're not going to make it out of this cave. Not good. No bueno. There you go. There you go, Mace, like a champ. Soak up those hits. That's why you're here. Does he have? He doesn't have any. Yeah. We're just gonna go through these heals, healing him up, and keeping Rosa and Pawn alive. Just back and forth until one of them recovers. As long as they keep hitting Mace, I think we'll be alright. Yeah. Yeah, you need to go ahead and get rid of that extra zombie. Give her a heal. Good, good. Excellent. Now heal yourself. Just back and forth, trying to heal himself and her. That stun is wicked, man. Oh no. There you go. Get that one off. Nice. Nice. Awesome. Good job, Pawn. Alright, we got a chance now. We got a chance. Nobody's going to get paralyzed. Nobody's going to get killed. Did I ever play Star Ocean? I don't think so. That's not Star Tropics, right? That's a... Yeah, Star Ocean. I don't think I've ever played Star Ocean. An Enix RPG. That's cool. I have to check that out. I generally like those RPGs, especially the ones from Enix. All right, get some health back. Let's get the heck out of here. It was on the SNES. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't have it, but I bet you I could pick it up somewhere. I'm not opposed to grow in the library when there's something fun there. I did just, let's say just, it was several weeks ago, picked up a copy of Dragon Warrior for the NES. Because I recall playing it maybe once or twice, like we rented it from the video store. And it was a good game, but we never owned it, and I got some good memories of it, so I purchased it from somebody on eBay and had it shipped out here. And I'm looking forward to playing Dragon Warrior here on Retrograde Arcade sometime. Dr. Phineas says Star Ocean 2 was the first RPG I ever played, and it was on the PS1. Oh, that's cool. Did he get you hooked on them, or just something you enjoyed, kind of as a side thing, or what's your favorite kind of a game? RPGs? I'd probably say RPGs are my favorite. RPGs are, I guess, things like Zelda, those games as well. RPGs probably more. RPG is still your favorite genre. Nice. That's great. That's great. You've been doing roguelikes the most lately. Yeah, those are a lot of fun too. I'm glad to have found roguelikes. Even originally the NetHack. NetHack was a lot of fun. I'd like to set up a little NetHack server, but I don't think anybody really plays that anymore, but like me and another handful of other hardcore nerds like me. Jupiter, Hell, and Lost Flame. Oh, cool. Alright. I haven't played either of those, but I actually haven't heard of either of them, but I'd like to check them out. No kidding, Jupiter Hell is from the guy that made Doom. Alright. Doom RL, Doom roguelike. Let me write those down so I don't forget them. Jupiter Hell and what was it? Lost Flame. Awesome, thank you. I'm going to check those out. Oh, nice. 1.0 release. That's cool. So it's getting polished. They're getting to the point where they feel like it's good to go. Very nice. It's funny not hearing the sound for this game through my headphones. My brain is making me hear the music from Final Fantasy II. It's calling to me. Da 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 da. All right, I'll stop singing. I know I'm not the most talented singer in the world. Yeah, so we need a house, I suppose. Honestly, we need a couple of houses, but we don't have enough money for them because houses are expensive. Honestly, we might not need the house. There we go. Maybe it's the houses that are bugged, but let's get a couple of cabins too so we can make sure that we can save things on the way back. And we're gonna get some more heals. No, we'll be alright. Alright, so we're not gonna need to use the house to come back out of the Marsh Cave, because we're not coming back. We're not going back into the Marsh Cave again, or a third time, fifth time, sixth time. How many times have we been in there? We're not doing that again. We're going in, coming out with the crown. The house is if we need to bail halfway through, try to get back up to the surface, get our magic back, or if we need to, I suppose. Yeah, that's not a good plan either. If we go in there, we're going to need to get through it, because there's nothing else. There's nothing else. There's nowhere else to save it, like we'd have to come all the way back out. Yeah, so we need to plan to go in. This must be the last time. We'll save it with the cabin when we get there, but this is our last go-round. The house is no good to us if we have to come all the way back out of the caverns. Other than to maybe we could get, make it home. We know where we're going, right? There's not a lot of wandering around. We've been in there before. There's only 7 more buildings to look at inside. So I think we're good. Maybe we didn't even really need the house. We just needed to stay at the inn. Come back, but the house is a good safety measure. But we got to get in and get out. We can't use our magic on the way in. Definitely can't use our magic on the way there, and we can't use our magic really on the first 2 floors. Yeah, we can only really use it on the way out, or searching the 3rd floor. I don't recall where the crown is. I know where it must be. Like, it's got to be in 4, 5, 6 or 7 last buildings in there. 6 or 7 last rooms. So we can go into those. And we got to come out of those. And honestly, we can't really use the magic until we're in the boss fight, right? We're gonna have to do as much using the items and just fighting people with the swords and stuff until we get to the boss. After that, it's not so big a deal. We can use the magic if we need to get out if we have any left over. We could just get the crown, come out immediately, but we want to get all the loot too. I know there's loot in there. Don't know which ones are empty. I know some of them are. Man, I don't want to fight these gray wolves before we start this thing. It's gonna take a while. Yeah. Should have had them fight the gray wolves. Or the brown wolves. Yeah. There's more chance that they'll actually hit them. Good, good. Alright, it's not as bad as I was thinking. Alright, 48 damage. Nice, nice. Alrighty. This is the worst Marsh Cave run in the history of Marsh Cave runs. Ever. I've even played this game before and I'm doing it wrong. Worst one ever. We haven't even gotten to the town with the undead yet. Melmond. Alright. Cabin. Save the game. Get our hit points back. Alright. 16th time is a charm. Back into the cave. Fighting some shadows. Okay, we can handle some shadows. Just gonna have everybody fight a shadow on their own. Hopefully the darkness, I think the darkness is bugged. It would certainly have made this game probably a lot harder if some of the bugs had not existed. Some of these bugs are definitely in the player's favor. The ones that aren't in the player's favor tend to be magic stuff that like would have been kind of helpful, but it's not like super helpful. So yeah, having all three of these people unable to hit because of darkness would have been real tough. This, I mean, the Marsh Cave's already hard enough anyway. It would have been real hard. Well, that's an unfortunate group. Let's see, I want to fight the arachnids, I guess. Give him a heal. Yeah, give him a heal. He can cure his poison later. Actually, he can cure his own poison. I gotta get rid of that muck. That was some damage right there. Alright, you can take care of the muck. You're gonna finish off that spider. You're going to fight the arachnids. I don't even know why I bother. Seriously, 2 damage and a miss. I'm gonna need you guys to get to the point where we can start using your spells more frequently. This whole wandering around in the caves trying to preserve your spells, not so great. There it goes. Let's get this last one. You know, honestly, it's the larger groups that are more dangerous. If there were smaller numbers of more powerful bad guys, I think we'd be fine. But the larger groups are definitely more dangerous. Hey, alright, Mace. Level up, 300 points. That'll be helpful. very helpful. Let's go ahead and get you there, huh? And bring you back. You. Alright. Floor 2. Can we get out of floor 2 with just one battle? One battle. That's what we need. Or none if we can, but I don't think that's... There's the one. Alright. These are relatively easy to knock off. Let's go ahead and see if we can do it again without getting turned into stone, because I think that's a thing. And again, Mesa's going to do all the heavy lifting. Ooh, yeah. So definitely some damage skills there. Yeah, oh man. It's an easy way to wipe. I'll just let everybody heal him so the chances are greater. Okay, better. She just healed herself. Dang it. Alright. That's not helpful. Clicked on the wrong thing. 240 Gs though, that's not so bad. Alright, hit him. Heal. Block. Yeah, that's a bad fight. And down. Alright, so there's four rows of 4, I think. We've been to the first 2, I'm pretty sure. Werewolves, okay. Let's see how we gotta do with the damage here. They're not super strong, that's good. They got poison, but we're prepared for that. 21, some damage though. 18s, those will add up. Come on, somebody knock these out. It's the multiple attacks that are dangerous here. Like, if we can lower the number of attacks, that sounds, you know, yeah, duh. But lower the number of the attacks so there's less chance of poisonings. We can deal with the damages. It's the poison that's bad. Well, that's not true. Poison's alright. We could the other way around. Come on, brain. Deal with the poison. It's the damage that's bad. There we go. Saw that one coming. Good call. Not that Ponderosa are going to do anything to that third wolf. Yeah, we'll just let them hang out. Relatively straightforward despite the fact that it's taking so much time. Yeah. Mesa's definitely our guy. We're leaning on him in this early game. Kind of leaning on these heels too. Maybe should have brought some more. Alright, this is row 2. I think row 3. This is the boss, right? That's the crown. Alright. That's the crown. Give everybody a fighting chance here. We got all our magic, all our power, our weapons. Okay, we're good. Let's do it. Alright. Wizards. Oh, I remember these guys now. So, how do you fight these guys? I don't remember what their things are. Alright, we're going to just try to take out all the wizards with the fighters and the black mage and let red mage do support. I'm going to try to do as many... Yeah, she's just going to fight for now. Everybody's going to pile on except for black mage, who's going to do fire. Because we need to knock these guys out. Oh, fire 2 is only doing 15? That's not good. Okay, so they've got 120 hit points, but man, that's a lot of damage. Okay, 120 hit points, so that's not so bad. Man, 30 damage straight out the bat, huh? So he's gonna do, yeah, so they'll be alright there. Yeah, I think we're actually doing... I think we lean on mace. I think we save our magic for now. Unless these guys bust out something a little more dangerous than just HP drain. Let's do Cure 2 for pawn. Do a fire right here. Yeah, keep hitting mace. That's good. 9, huh? That's not helpful, buddy. Excellent. I kind of thought this was going to be... Knock on wood, I thought that was going to be a little bit harder. I guess just getting in and out of the cave is the hard part. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. So, just like real life, the guys in charge are kind of weak, and it's their employees that do all the work. So getting into and out of the cave is the hard part. Hey, look at you, Rosa, leveling up on the bad guy, the boss fight. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, and pawn. Good job, pawn. That'll help getting out of the cavern. Alright, so we got 6 more rooms to check out. Locke didn't take any damage that entire fight. We used 2 spells. Locke... Oh! Mother... We just doubled up on the boss fight. Fail. Fail. If that's not a an indication of the just my entire failure in you know, paying attention to this game, then I don't know what is. I can't believe we left it. We didn't open the treasure chest, And the boss is back, which is another thing. But, you know, the sense of danger is definitely gone. There's less boss to fight. These are the bosses, right? There's not a boss in the treasure chest, is there? Less bosses to fight, and they're certainly lower powered than I expected. This time we're not going to walk away from the chest and refight the same bosses again. Let's get the thing in the chest and then heal ourselves and then leave. But hey, good job, Locke. Level 11. Nicely done. 102. There, that's the crown we've been looking for. We're running out of heals too. We gotta stop making these mistakes. Kill the crawls, you take care of the bone. Yeah, you take care of the other bone and then we'll fight the red bone. There we go. And now everybody go after the red bone. Isn't red bone a rapper? Isn't that a rapper's name? A hip-hop artist from the 90s? I think it's slang too. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Mooks aren't like not dangerous, but they're not super dangerous either, especially by themselves. They're only getting one attack per turn too, so I think we'll wipe them out. There we go. $385 Gs, alright. That'll help offset the massive cost of the house that we bought to get in here. Iron armor, awesome. Do we have any iron armor? Can we use this? Oh, we've already got iron armor. Dang. Well, we can sell it. It'll be worth it. And then I think we got a couple of buildings down here. And then we head back up. Okay, same strategy, same strategy. Everybody pile on the creep. You take out the bone, take out the bone, and we'll go after the red bone later. That was a good hit, Mace. I mean, I'm okay with Locke taking an ineffective swing if you guys knock out the creep that first round. That's good. Man, that red bone is definitely more dangerous than the bones, that's for sure. Oof. Maybe we should have done... Well, they wouldn't have finished the red bone that round anyway. It's better to have the bones out of the way. They're not super strong, but less damage, the better. We're definitely coming to the end of our heals here. Seriously? Alright, well... So we'll need to come back, I guess. I forgot about that. There are doors that are locked. Oh, nice. This is gonna be a thing, huh? Yikes! We don't like these guys. Good. Alright. Good. Okay. Yeah, Locke can take that damage. I think we'll probably mostly knock him out. Or not knock him out, but we'll probably get him next round before he does too much damage. Unless he hits, you know, pawn. This will be good. Perfect. Okay. Not so bad. Not so bad. Not so bad. Okay, 2 more rooms. 2 more rooms on this floor. Something keeps cutting me off, man. 2 more rooms. These are all going to be locked, aren't they? Here's got 100%. Oh, son of a gun. So guaranteed we have to come back in here after we get the Mystic Key. Frick. Lightning? Lightning. We're going to go with lightning. Yes! Good choice. Good choice. Yes. Excellent. Good choice, pawn. There you go. There's some heavy lifting right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Alright, this is the last room. Last one. Locked! Alright, but all we gotta do is get out now. All we gotta do is get out. We've been to all these little rooms. Let's just get out of here. Get out and get to the surface. Get back to Elfland, and then we can head up Astos. It's nice being able to use the magic on the way out, too. I thought we were going to have to use more of that during the boss fight, but that was a pretty tame boss fight, I gotta say. I wonder if they could I mean, it's clearly a random spawn between 2 and 3. I wonder if there's a possibility of them, like, spawning 9 or something. I seem to recall this boss fight being harder, but I could be completely wrong about that. This will be harder. Alright, yeah, let's use Lit 2. Mace will take out one of these guys. No, Mace will not take out one of these guys. This is going to be an all-magic fight, huh? Or we run. I really don't want to run. Yeah, this is going to be harder. Okay, they don't have a ton of HP, that's right. That's right. So 24, 20-something HP, I think we'll be right. Oh, nope. Heal yourself. Excellent. There we go. Doing alright on HP. This is not the way out of here. Is it in the room to the right? Am I just completely lost and we're gonna wander around here and die? I mean, if we keep getting hit for 47 hit points, we will. That's for sure. Alright, Rosa, you're gonna have to suck that one up or we're starting to run out of HP. Starting to run out of heals. Need to be a little bit stronger here. You too, Locke. I don't like you being into the hundreds. Alright, this has got to be the exit right here. Was it down one? I mean, this is realistic, right? Like for a dungeon crawl, you get into the dungeon completely lost. I feel like that's something that could really happen in real life. You know, if there were dungeons and dungeon crawls in real life. You know what we need to do? We need to make a Dungeons and Dragons themed bar crawl and call it the Dungeon Crawl. Just like find somewhere with a bunch of bars on one street. Everybody dresses up in cosplay, drink beers out of steins, hit up every bar and just be like, "Aye, we're here to drink some ale." That'd be great. That'd be great. Is this the way out? Is there a way out? Are we trapped? This is like, we're gonna be here forever. Oh. Well, we got another house. Alright. So I don't know how to get out of here. I'm lost. I could have sworn it was right at the top there. And we are fast running out of magic. I mean, we got in without magic. I think we'll be alright getting out without magic, as long as we can do it soon. Poisoned. Locke and Rosa. Rosa and Pawn. It's got to be back here. Why can't we not find the way out of here? It's got to be at the top, right? It's top corner. Man, we're going to lose to these muck. Alright. Under 10 heals. Used up our Cure 2s. But we do have a house. All we gotta do really is get out of the... Actually, we don't even need the house. We just need the cabin. All we gotta do is get out of the cavern here. And we can stay in a cabin, get our HP back up. We can just basically melee our way back to the elf land, and then we'll be alright. So we gotta just get off this floor. If we can get off this floor and the next one, we're good. I think the top floor would be alright. We were in good shape till we got lost. We gotta find this way out. It's gotta be at the top left. Top middle or top left? Getting close. Alright, it's not here. Oh, there it is, right there in the corner. I didn't even see it. Okay. Alright, get off this floor as quickly as possible. Then I think we're okay. That's not gonna do it. Gargoyles. Fantastic. Alright, last of the magic for Pawn. Yep, last of the magic for Pawn. Got the gargoyles out of the way, though. Left the heals, too. 2 more total heals. 1 more floor. Alright, I think we're gonna be alright. Knock on wood, but I think we're gonna be alright. Yeah, we can fight these shadows. No big deal. Nothing else? Yeah, nothing there. Cast fast, maybe? That'll help. Yeah, we can get back. Even if we have to use multiple cabins to get back, we can do it. We got plenty. Plenty. We just got to get out of the cave. We'll be alright there, I think. 2 more fights? I think 2 more fights and we'll be out of here. Not the fight you wanted. It's not the fight you wanted. Alright. So I'm gonna go after the scum. And he's gonna go after the arachnids. She's gonna cast fog. He's gonna cast dark. Maybe dark works. We'll see. We don't have anybody to do any damage. That's not keep going with the arachnid. Good, okay. It's one down. One down. Two down. Alright, you're gonna have to go that way. You just go ahead and heal yourself, or cure yourself. You've got nothing left, so just go after the spider. That was a good round. All misses. Alright, so she's good for poison. Great, that's a spider down. He should have gone after the muck though. Or scum. Yes, excellent, okay. We're alright, we're alright. Maybe 2 more battles on the way out. If we can draw well, we'll be alright. We're pretty much at the end of our ropes here. So close, so close. And out. Excellent. Okay, that's it for the Marsh Cave. Until we end up having to come back with the Mystic Key. But for now, that's it. We're good. Head back to Elfland. Save it, and then I guess we'll go try and get off. Take care of Astos. That's a tough battle, I think. If we can get past these Geists, we'll be fine. I mean, there's not like they're doing too much. But there's a lot more of them than we've previously fought on the way out of here. Gotta get out of this forest. The bad guys are a little tougher in the forest. Not tougher, just more of them. Yeah, I think we're going to head back to Elfland, and then we'll go ahead and save it there and just call it a stream. We got about, 10 minutes? Yeah, it's already like 2.5 hours. So we'll call it a stream, and we'll prepare for Astos first thing on the next stream. We'll do that and then take him out. Yeah, I think we'll be good to go. Good to start off. I'm going to try to stream another Retrograde Arcade maybe Tuesday night, like late Tuesday night for all of you on the East Coast. I do that. Usually we do the programming in the afternoon, so we'll do a stream late Tuesday night for Retrograde Arcade. Because, I'm in a completely different time zone. I got plenty to do that evening, so yeah, maybe we'll do that Thursday as well. Just do late Tuesday, late Thursday shows with Retrograde Arcade as well as Sunday mornings, Sunday afternoons for y'all. So, yeah, that'll be fun. I guess it's probably Sunday evenings for you and all now. Yeah. We'll have a good time. We'll try to polish off Astos, head on to Melmond. I think that's the next thing. Either that or we gotta light the one sphere. I don't remember what the order is. It's been a while. but we're gonna get the Mystic Key. Yeah, and then the King will help save the princess. No, we've already saved the princess, haven't we? Help wake up the elf. That's right. We'll wake up the elf with the crown. Get the Mystic Key. Then I think we have to go back into the Marsh Cave, but I think we'll be okay. We'll level up some before we head back there. Should have a couple of more spells and no bad guys to fight. Just straight up into the bottom row there, get those rooms, and then get out. I don't recall the order of everything. It's going to take a little bit of remembering. Almost back to safety. Almost. We'll sell that iron armor. I think everything else is just gold. Yeah, I really should just have Mace attack whatever the bad guy is by himself. He's so much more overpowered than the rest of the party. It just needs to be Mace attacking one guy and the rest of the party attacking the rest. And unless there's, you know, magic involved, I don't think there's any reason to not just have all three of them pile on the same bad guy. Gold. Yeah, we got some gold, don't we? 7,000 gold. That was definitely a profitable trip. I mean, we spent more than that getting prepared for it, but still, profitable trip. Excellent. So let's, yeah, we'll go ahead and sell that iron armor. And we didn't even have to use the house, which is nice, so we've got that for next time. I think Locke's got it. Nope. That's a weapons shop too, so we're in the wrong place. Locke's using the scimitar. We don't really need any of those other weapons at the moment, or magic spells at the moment. It'll be nice to haves, but not need to haves. Another 800 brings us into the 1,000 range. And we'll just go ahead and treat ourselves, spend the night here again, now that we got a little bit more money. And save the game. Excellent. Thanks, folks. I appreciate it. This was a good stream. We got the crown out of the Marsh Cave. And next stop is to go fight Astos. So thanks for hanging out. We'll call it a stream here. Hope everybody has a wonderful Mother's Day or has had a wonderful Mother's Day. I'm going to go call my mom and tell her how much I love her. And y'all take it easy. It was good seeing everybody. And yeah, take care.